Bella.
You're safe, I beg you.
You have been saved. Listen.
God, oh, hey, no make a follow. This one what is the cause? I still want to turn up, even though I don't know the lyrics of the song, but you all can get the vibe, right? Big Bella is still in the game, you all. People don't know how I struggle to get IC numbers to vote for Big Bella. I know emotions are very heightened as of this moment for those in the game and for we the fans that were watching from outside. Just in case you missed how everything went down, I'm going to be giving you the breakdown of everything. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't still subscribed, please do it by subscribing. Hit the like button down below. Drop comments now. Let us chat. Let's yarn. How are you people feeling about tonight's show? Let's talk down in the comment section. But before I dive right into the OGs, hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alima. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to this channel. The show started with Ebuka congratulating Chichi as the HOH and how she was able to scale through her reign as the head of house, because we saw her breaking down most of the time during the past week. So she said,
I think everyone is under pressure, they're going through a lot, like it's a finale, so it's understanding.
No hard feelings.
Then Ebuka moved on to Cheesy and asked about the fight that broke out between Cheesy and Fina during the week. That Fina said the moment Cheesy stepped into the house, he had been gunning for Fina and Groovy's relationship. And he said no, that I think that he thinks that Fina should be asked that question, that why would he be, gunning for both of them, that the fight just happened, and once there is any fight, they talk about it, and that's it. Like, he doesn't really keep anything in mind. That
she said the last time I found out that she carries those things for me, but I've told her it's not deep, I beg. If I don't hurt her, may she forgive me, I beg. Nowhere to go.
And that was how they squashed that one. And asked Bryan that he seems to have two personalities, that when they were in level 2 he was all out and all of that, and when the house became merged, he kind of became a changed person. He crawled back into his shell. He became more more calm and not as outspoken as he was in level 2. And Bryan was like,
I can't say I know. I feel like to myself, I feel like I've been the same person, but like your environment is changing, so you have to adapt to that environment.
And then he went ahead to evict Groovy. Apparently Fina was not ready. Like, immediately they called Groovy like this, she couldn't believe it. In fact, I don't think she finished processing it till the show was over. She just kept shouting, Jesus, Jesus.
Groovy.
They took the camera back to the stage, and when Groovy got to the stage, Ebuka asked him, so the relationship you have with Fina, is it like genuine, or is just like part of the the game and all of that? And he said what he has with Fina is genuine, that they just kind of they kind of just blended, and the whole thing started, and he kind of has genuine feelings for Fina. And I don't know if I believe what he said, because I just believe that he's just playing the game, because during the week Chichi still asked this same Groovy about Chomzy, and he said if Fina wasn't in the picture, he would have gone for Chomzy. And I'm like, brother, why is he thinking of Chomzy? Can you just forget Chomzy already? Then moving on, Ebuka went back into the house to ask Daniela this question of now you have we've heard from Khalid, we've heard from Dotun, we've also heard from Adekunle. So who exactly are you pitching your tent with? Who exactly are you choosing?
I stand with myself. I stand with myself for sure. I can't know anything until I leave this place, so that's where.
And I think I love the answer that she gave. She said, oh, I'm choosing myself, I'm standing with myself, which is a very smart and intelligent way to answer the question, really, because what does Ebuka think she was going to say? So she just basically said that she's choosing herself, and Ebuka went ahead to ask her that, okay, so you're not choosing Dotun? She said no. You're not choosing Adekunle? She said no. That when she comes out of the house, she's going to probably meet up with Khalid. They're going to have a conversation, and they will just basically sort it out once she's outside the house. Then after Ebuka finished speaking with Daniela, he kind of saved Adekunle when he mentioned, you guys, when he mentioned Adekunle's name. I actually thought Adekunle was going to be evicted because I did not see Adekunle at the finale. Let me be honest with you guys. I didn't see Adekunle at the finale at all. So when I heard that he was saved, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The way I shouted, I'm like, God, no, this finale thing has been scattered. It has been shattered. I was not really happy with that save, but then the show must go on. And then he went ahead to evict Big Sheggs.
Sheggs.
That one, I kind of saw it coming because since last week, as in, a lot of people already wanted Sheggs out. So it was a no-brainer that he was going to be out this week. So it wasn't like a new thing. Sheggs got to the stage. Ebuka asked him about Bella, that is there anything he would love to change? Is there anything he would love to probably prove? And he said,
I think you need to do differently, if at all, to prove it. I don't think I have to prove anything to anybody. You know, like, that's my baby. I think time will tell. So let's get it.
And he said no, that he wouldn't prove anything, that time would tell. Bella is his baby and time would only tell. Ha! And I'm like, oh shit, our Ashwebi is not going down the drain. So Ebuka went back into the house to evict the third person. We all knew a third eviction was coming, but we didn't know who it was going to be exactly. Either Bella, Hermes, or Bryan. At that point, right, God, I just started praying. I'm like, God, let it not be Bella. God, let it not be Bella. So when he mentioned Hermes, I was shocked. I'm like, what? Hermes? I was very downcast. At that point, I'm like, how? How come Adekunle is saved and Hermes is the one living? Like, to be honest, it was really, really, really shocking. Like, I did not see that one coming.
It's Hermes.
Hermes.
And then when he got to the stage, Ebuka asked him about almost the same thing he asked Bryan, like, okay, you were a certain way when you were in level 1, when you got to level 2, when the house got merged, you kind of like had like a change in character and all of that. And he said, well, it was due to the fact that it was a new environment and he had to adapt, and the fact that he had a love interest in the house. So he was like trying to strike a balance between the two of them, and well, that was the reason for any form of change that occurred in the house. I just feel like there is a gang up somewhere in my head, and I always say it, in my head I feel like Hermes has more fan base than Adekunle. So when Adekunle was saved, I was very shocked. And well, this is Big Brother Naija. You can't really predict. Big Brother has even shown us from the beginning of this show that this particular Big Brother Naija is not predictable. So if you are still predicting, you guys, if you are still predicting, you are on a long thing. And then Ebuka went back into the house to tell the housemaid that he's seeing that some of them are crying, some of them are sad, and this is not the time to be sad. This is the time to rejoice, to be happy. You've made it to the finale. You shouldn't be in this state. And that was how the show ended. So in case you missed it, this is just the rundown. You did not really miss anything. I don't think I missed anything. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So if you haven't still subscribed to my YouTube channel at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about today's eviction. Me, I'm not so happy with it, and I know a lot of you out there too are not so happy. Please, let's take this conversation down to the comment section. Who do you think is even going to win this show now that we have Fina, Bryan, Bella, Adekunle, Daniela and Chichi contending to win the 100 million? Who do you think is going to win the 100 million? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.